So if you're a Nigerian living in the US and you've been solving equations since on how you want to change your name in the US without leaving to go to Nigeria, you have come to the right place. Let's get to it.
Life is a winding road.
So changing your name in the US on your Nigerian passports without having to leave the country to go to Nigeria is very possible. The first thing you need to do is change your NIN, the name on your NIN. So whatever last name you're trying to change to, go to an NIN center. There are a couple of them around the US. There should be one near your city. Once you change that one, I don't remember what document they had me bring. It might have just been my US driver's license, honestly, or maybe my word of mouth. I can't remember. But take all whatever legal documents you changed your name with in the US to the NIN appointment. Okay, so once you have your NIN change, right, let's get to the application part. You need to go and fill out your application online. In my last video of changing my passport in the US, I went to Atlanta. My dear, don't go to Atlanta. I've gone to help you. I've gone and I'm telling you to make your life easier. I don't know if they've changed, but my last experience wasn't good. So I said, let me change. And I went to New York Embassy. You know, getting around in New York is a lot easier than Atlanta. Except you live there, if you don't want to be driving, paying Uber from airport to, the embassy. New York was a lot easier to get around. Use the train system. I didn't even have to. I just use Google Maps and you find your way with the train. And so I went to New York. So go to their websites. Google Nigerian New York Embassy in the US. The website does have instructions, what to fill, where to pay your money, what to bring to your interview, all the good things, your self-address, envelope, all that. But it might be tricky. I know when I try to fill the form, it has to click. So I'll try and show you a screenshot of how to actually get to the application where you can fill out your details. Then on the application, while you're filling out your details, what is different from changing your name to a regular renewal is the supporting documents you have to bring. I think there were 4 or 5. The first one was your birth certificate. Take a picture of it, upload it. Another one was your passport data page. Take a picture, upload it. And then there's your marriage certificate. I took a picture, uploaded it. And then there's I think sworn affidavit of something. The 2 last ones at the bottom, they sound like court documents, and that got me worried. I'm I don't think I have all that. The good news is you don't need that. You just need your marriage certificate. And when I went to do mine, if the form makes you upload something in the 4 and 5, just upload your marriage certificates again. The last one was the application letter. For this one, I need to tell you a story. So I filled out my application, right? And in this, I don't know if I think it's a new system. When you fill out your application, on the top of the page, you see your application status. When you submit it, I think it says submitted, right? So on the New York Embassy website, they tell you, keep monitoring your application and make sure it gets an approved status at the top before you come for your interview. I filled this application out, paid everything end of March. My interview was April 2nd. I went to New York. I assumed before I left, I checked the application. It said submitted. It didn't change, right? I assumed that they already saw my application and they knew I was coming on this day, so they would have made a decision before I get to the embassy that morning. My dear, that's why I reached that place, the embassy. After you come, you do some preliminary, things. They will tell you to ask you for your appointment, and then you go upstairs. Then you go to another section where you have to pay another money. I know. Carry your debit card. So online you paid I think 150, or I think the 10 years $200 and something. You pay that, and you get your acknowledgement slip or your receipt. You also bring that one. That's also in the website on what to bring, so you would know that. You bring it to the embassy, you give them, then they will now also ask you to pay another $50. After that, you now go into a room where they take your biometrics. That's the final step. I got there. The man called my name. I said, "Yes, sir. I'm here, sir." He said, does your application say approved?" I didn't want to say no. I know they cause fight. I say, "I don't think so, sir." I now say I should go and wait. I say, "Hi, they don't catch me." But what would I have done? Because you call them, nobody will answer you. Email them, nobody will answer. I'm like, I didn't know who to tell that my application had not moved, right? So I said, let me just go there. Thank God, though. I was just praying in my mind, God, please help me. Because that experience I had in Atlanta, let's not follow me and come here. So thankfully, the man seemed like, he was trying to push the application along. And so I got like an email saying that, my application has now been queried. So it moved from submitted to, I think, queried on the status. I'm like, what does that mean now? Queried, hey. Now, so the guy tell me that they need me to submit an application letter. Remember I told you application letter from that supporting document section. I thought it just meant that I should. I think I just took a picture of my marriage certificate or my license or something, and I didn't think it mattered. I'm like, what do you mean application letter when I'm already filling out the application? So the guy said yes, that I need to go and get a blank sheet of paper with pen, write dates, application letter. I so and so formally request to change my name to so and so. You sign, you date. You now take a picture of that and upload it to the website. I said, my goodness, what kind of frustration is this one? The entire application already told you that I want to change my name. Why do you need me to sign that? I don't know. I was just like, they cannot be serious. This cannot be what they made me query. God. Anyways, if you know anybody in the Nigerian embassy, please tell them that this process is very unnecessary. That they should employ me. I feel help them. I can come and make this system more efficient. Because, my goodness. Anyway, so I had to do that. Once I did that, I had to wait for like, I think an hour or so. Then I finally said it was approved. Now I went to go and do my biometrics, my finger, and my picture, and then I left. So I'm like, if not for that whole hiccup, honestly, you could have been out of there in like an hour or two. It was really quick. It was very efficient. I'll give them that. But see that process of application letter, you need to talk to me about it. But yeah, I think that was it. And I got my passport back in like less than a month. So it actually works, and you're very welcome. If you know anyone who would benefit from this, don't be scared to share it. What else? Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.